Today we are starting lesson 4.1, ratios. By the time we finish this lesson, we should be able to write ratios and use them to compare quantities. We should also be able to write and identify equivalent ratios. Now let's review what we've already learned.
What is a ratio? Well, a ratio is a comparison of two numbers by division. So think of a way we show division. A divided by B. This is a ratio. It's a comparison of two numbers by division. Now we can write ratios more than one way. If we want to represent this ratio a different way, it would look something like this. In math, this symbol in the middle represents a ratio. We can also write ratios a third way. It looks like this. This reads the ratio A to B because we're comparing the two numbers by division. So let's look at some examples of these. 4 divided by 5. That's a ratio. We can also use variables in ratios. We can have a ratio of x to 7. And lastly, we can have a ratio like this, the ratio of 3 to 5. Remember, ratios are just a comparison of two numbers by division.
A ratio is a comparison of two numbers or quantities. If there are two circles and three triangles, the ratio of circles to triangles is 2 to 3. Ratios can be written in several different ways, with words, with a colon, and as a fraction. Here is a new ratio. Use the steppers to represent the number of squares to stars. The ratio of squares to stars is 1 to 4, because there is 1 square to 4 stars. Notice that order matters in ratios. The ratio of the number of squares to stars is not the same as the ratio of the number of stars to squares.
So remember, a ratio is just a comparison of two quantities or numbers by division.